it's more like you can't be able to like express yourself, and then the easiest way is to curse. My parents, they loved fashion.
Yeah.
So my dad, I remember my dad, he used to like buy me like the Reebok sneakers when I was like 3 years old, Adidas sneakers and stuff like that. And my mom knew how to like dress us, so she always like made it clear and it made her understand like, oh, when you go outside, you gotta like look presentable. I mean, you know.
So why are you not going now? Or life we handle?
Yeah, so like I said, after the loss of my grandfather, because I lost my dad first, right?
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later, I lost my grandfather. So I felt like I didn't have like a father figure. So my grandfather was like more like the godfather or something in where I come from. So he kind of like, before he passed away, he phoned me. He's like, yo, you need to come see me. You need to come see me. And I'm like, okay, I'll come. And then when I went there, and then he gave me like a blueprint on how to move and how to take care of family, how to take the legacy and grow it further.
Yeah.
You know.
Hi everyone, welcome to Motivation Corner, the biggest podcast in the world. My name is Mpulu Gang, your favorite host and content creator. Welcome to yet another inspiring dose of inspiration. Okay, thank you guys for being here. First thing, guys, I forgot to mention. Let me mention that we are sponsored by Curious Child Water, and guys, please buy their water. They are sponsoring all the episodes from now on, this third season of the podcast. So please support them. And my beautiful nails are done by Yoli's Beauty Bar. So guys, please support them in the name of Motivation Corner. Just mention that Motivation Corner on Blue can send you so that they know. And also, guys, a beautiful thing, we are having a journal created by yours truly, me. So as I said, we are the biggest podcast and we deal with inspiration. This journal is going to also help you be inspired if you buy it, but we'll talk more about it as we continue. Guys, thank you so much to my guest. I have with me a young man, because behind the scenes he said he doesn't want to be old. So welcome to a young man who will introduce himself briefly for us. I don't want to mess his beautiful bio. Welcome, Mr. Lehumo. Can you please greet my viewers and introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Lehumo Letarengi. Born and half raised at Limpopo, Jane First, Setlwanengi, and moved to here at Wheatbank. Finish up my high school days here, and then I'm a musician at first. That's my first love, and also I'm a businessman. I'm an entrepreneur. I mean, the word entrepreneur sounds weird because like people just throw it around, but I like to address myself as such. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a founder of a company called Zenith Level. No, actually, SME, a small medium enterprise, because we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Lehumo, for coming, for honoring our invite. We really appreciate men of your caliber, and we appreciate guys who are doing something with their lives. Since you said you're a musician, what were you listening to first thing in the morning? What do you listen to first thing in the morning?
When I wake up, the kind of music that I make, you're not supposed to listen to it when you wake up. I don't, me myself preferably, I don't think it's healthy mentally to listen to that kind of music when you wake up, because it's hip hop music. So hip hop. So when I wake up, most of the time, because I when I wake up, I pray first and foremost, and then after that, and I meditate, and then after that, I do a little bit of yoga. I know it's kind of weird, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I would say the yoga music, those kind of sounds. Also, I've seen your pictures and video clips, and then I've seen you also have a admiration for nature. And I see you doing hiking and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, we share the same sentiment, so probably the interview is gonna flow. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's probably it will. I mean, the conversation starter, so it must flow. So, like, I'm interested. Like you saying, you wake up, you pray,
yep.
and then you meditate. You know, I try to meditate, but
Yep.
oh, I don't. I can't even last even 2 minutes. What is the technique?
Um, you, I think the firstly when I started meditating, I would like to think that I was having the same problem that you have, but I think the reason why is you just have to let your mind be where it wants to go. Like don't try to fight it, because like most of the time it's we when you meditate, and then when your mind takes you to like a different place on your subconscious mind, obviously the things that you experience and stuff like that. So we kind of like know wanting to go there or wanting to control it to be still. I mean, for you to be able to be still, it takes time, obviously, to get to a point where you can just be still.
There is at
Yeah,
some point where you just
yeah.
you're not thinking. Your mind is not wandering.
Agree. You obviously, you know, the techniques of meditation is listening to what the sounds outside, and then also feeling if the temperature, if it's cold or it's warm or it's, and then also stuff like that. So, and then also your breath, like you count your breath when when you start, or you might not even count it like 1, 2, 3, but then most of the time you focus on your breath when you breathe. You focus on it, and when you focus on it, you can be able to be still. But then that takes time also, like I said. Yeah. So
How long do you have
what
meditating
meditation?
to be where you are now?
I started meditate, I think 2018.
What
Yeah.
was happening? What made you wanna do it?
There was a lot of things happening. I started meditating when I was in Joburg.
Yeah, what
Joburg
was happening?
it's a crazy place. Joburg. This always let's operate. Let's do this. Like you wanna grab each and every opportunity, you don't wanna miss. So before we go there, I would say that when I went to Joburg, it was more like when someone goes to varsity. Because I didn't like further studies after matric, so that was my varsity.
Yeah.
So yeah, so when I went there, and then I had to learn each and everything. So, and with that being said, or with that comes with, you need to be focused, because it's a lot of things, you know. When they say like in Joburg, I would don't come to Opila, I know it's a joke, but yeah. So there's a lot of things happening there. So you need to be aligned and be focused with your intention has to be pure, and then yeah, because there's a lot of things happening there. Yeah, you can fall for other things, and
What are
then
those things, guys? Maybe someone is have a dream, so to go to Joburg. Let's help them. What should they look out for?
hey, it's too much fun. First and foremost,
Oh,
it's too much
but
fun.
fun can be bad.
Yeah, but then there is anything, what they say,
Too much
any
of something.
too much of something is bad.
Yeah.
You know it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So there's fun. There's things that's happening in there. You know. So you don't want to get caught up in, because another thing I know, I believe you know this, that when you do something, and then once you when you don't, when you forget what your mission and your vision, you might end up doing it over and over, and then finding yourself like you've did it for like the longest time. But then if you were focused, you wasn't supposed to. I know there's no like such thing as like a time frame of doing something, but
Yeah.
yeah, you need kind of like those techniques and just understanding what's actually happening. Yeah, but it's a great city though, because it also teaches you to be fast. Now that I'm here at home, I'm more relaxed, more like
You're taking it easy.
yeah. Just try to build a strong foundation. Yeah, So with that knowledge that I got there and experiences and the contact and the bridges that I've built and the relations, I'm using that to take advantage of building something that will last for whenever time tells. Yeah.
So, would you say every creative, be it you want to be a musician, acting, whatever, would you recommend they go to Joburg just to experience that kind of a life? Or
I mean, now that we have social media and AI is also making our lives easier. I'm not sure, but then with acting, the problem with acting is that most of the studios are agencies, studios and stuff like they that side. So obviously, I think if you want to take that path, but then with music or business, I'm not sure if they should, unless if they go to varsity to study there or college or anything.
no, also I was asking in terms of life lessons.
Life lesson.
Do you think if you stayed here and not went to Joburg, will you be the person that you are? Is there a difference between a person who once went to Joburg and who's been here all along in terms of life lessons?
I mean, they say most of the people that I look up to, though, they say that the more you travel is the more you get clarity on certain things, and also you get to understand like different people, different energies, and different environments, and yeah, so that will make it easier for you to understand and to actually like appreciate and the little things. Yeah, so when you travel, or maybe you go to other places and maybe you reside in other places, that gives you the okay, I mean, okay, what's happening is normal. It happens to everybody.
Yeah.
In the world or
Yeah.
around South Africa. Yeah, so it kind of gives you clarity. I like to think so. I mean, to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, I was trying for us to relax.
Okay.
Let's talk about your first love. You said you love music.
Yep.
When did you know that this is my love?
I mean, I think I was 9. I started writing music when I was 9. I think, and I wasn't actually writing for myself. I was writing for my little brother. My little brother is more like he's an introvert, so he's loud. He's all little stuff. So me, I'm more in even now that I'm doing music, I don't actually put myself out there. I mean, a lot of people like my friend, they'd be like, "Yo, why don't you? Why? I mean, you were in Josie. Why didn't you take pictures with these guys? Why don't you see in these clips? Like, I've been in the same rooms. There's a rapper called 25K who said like contact that guy with looking at like a fame. So I'm not the way that I know myself is I'm not someone who's actually like out there. I like being behind the scene and just creating and building and stuff like that. So yeah, I started writing music when I was young, and then it started like just trying to sing and stuff
Was
like
it still
that.
hip hop?
Yeah, at the time it was quiet though.
Oh, okay.
Quiet, it was a thing. We all wanted to be Umsawa and all these other guys. Yeah, when we were young, and then later on with the hip hop, Young Money, Tiger, and these other guys from obviously inspired by 50 Cent and all the stuff like that. Yeah, but I couldn't record music because I was at Limpopo. At that time, there wasn't like studios to like record music, so it was just a hobby. And then when I moved here at Wheatbank, and then that's when I recorded my first song, 2010.
Wow.
Yeah, and it gained a little bit traction because in school, like people like they were like knowing us and stuff like that, and it was kind of cool. Yeah. But then from there, then I started recording music, but not actually like professionally. Professionally, I recorded music in Joburg, which is 2018.
Who did you record with? Will we find your music on Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is
But I haven't actually like to dive into it. Like I said, it was when I was in Joburg, I was because I gave myself like a 5-year plan, which it extended to like 7 years. Like I said, I went to Joburg in 2018 officially.
Yeah.
It was I wanted to like take like 5 years of just studying and grabbing the opportunities. Like I said, yeah. But I do have songs that's out, and I shot music videos, I shot stuff, yeah. So, but I haven't like actually like tapped in like that, because like I said, I'm more focused on the business side more than the music as it is, because like the music is a cutthroat when you just go as an artist.
Oh, so you like being behind the scenes?
Yeah. Also, even if I do make like be in front of the camera, I would like to understand the business side of things first and foremost, because you can be like famous today and the next day and then be like, who's that guy? I think I know him, but I'm not sure if I do remember him, because of not understanding the business side of things. Yeah.
So it's important as an aspiring musician for you to know the business side of music,
Yep.
than just
Very.
be hurried to be a superstar.
Very, because being a superstar, I mean, you can find a team that actually loves and appreciates you and protect you, but then at the end of the day, human beings will always be human beings. These guys are
Maybe I can
business
exploit
men
you.
and women, yeah. And also, even let's say maybe an A&R, they like your music and they sign you, but then they're working for these global brands that these guys that they're investing in, these guys they like they own stocks, they like they're billionaires. They don't actually know the artist or anything. Meaning the minute they feel like you're not making enough money for them, then they're gonna put you in a shelf.
Oh,
Yeah, or
they
they're gonna
don't
drop
have a
you.
relationship with the artist. They just know the music.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Excuse my French, but yeah.
So is it still advisable for one to go with the music labels or to just go solo?
I mean, it is a day and age now. I think you can make it as independent, or you can sign it to a major. But with myself, like I said, me working on building this foundation that I'm building here at home, more especially,
Yeah.
is that the way I view music, like I said, the business side of things is when you sell your intellectual property, or you let people handle your work.
Yeah.
It's more like when you haven't developed yourself as an artist, it's more of selling your business as a startup more than selling your business going public. Because as a startup, as an artist, they're gonna build you from the ground. They're gonna invest a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of things. So it's more like when you sell someone your company when it's still young.
Oh, okay.
But then when you sign a deal, when you already major, already like a big artist, the terms are different. It won't be the same as we're gonna sign you, but then we're gonna give you 13% from your intellectual property.
Yeah.
But then when you're already like a big artist, and then you can be able to let's say maybe a joint venture or a distribution deal or a publishing deal. Yeah, so it gets better when you actually invested in yourself first and then you sign later. But then everybody, they have like different vision and mission why they're doing it. But then for me, I think it's better that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to know what will be your advice? Yes, people with but as the person who's inside the industry
yeah.
or have seen parts and other most big parts of it, your advice would be to develop yourself and invest in yourself. Then when you go to a bigger music label, then you are on the right negotiating side.
Yeah, they don't. It's more of more of
Give and take.
Yeah, we collaborate more than they you like a slave, and they sign, control you and tell you what to do and what to wear and how to speak and how to do certain things. But then so when you have built yourself, it's more of, this is my terms. If you don't like them, I'm fine with you. And also what I will advise to the young guys is that they actually like start a business or a side hustle or anything that they will generate cash off, because it takes a lot of money to like build a brand. And so you need to be focused, because also in art, also in art itself, making music, you listen to the music that people make, that they make the music under pressure, because I want to like pop, like I want to make a TikTok song, because I want to get
trend.
bookings, so I want to get the brands to fund me, I want to get this, I want to get this, and then the music lose value. The music is not as solid as it's supposed to be. It's more of, it's here today. Yeah, it's here today. The next exactly. It's here today. The next day is wow. And then also that affect your brand, and then you'll be known as like someone. If you've been known as like just guys who the person who makes music for next minute, and then you're gonna be treated that way, and then you're not gonna have like longevity in the game. So I don't know. People have different opinions. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. When it comes to music, I don't know how you want to ask.
Okay.
Is there anything that I'm leaving before we go into the business side of Lehumo?
I'm not sure.
You said you released the song in 2010.
I mean that was just a Bluetooth, Bluetooth. That's
the
playing around.
Oh,
my
okay.
official song that I produced was 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Who were you singing? Who did you collaborate
With there's a guy called Ep4. Yeah, he was coming up at that time, but then now I think he's also trying to find himself back in the game. And then Benchmark, I think now they were like a duo of J Jody and TK, the Revenge Club Records founders, Aries brothers. I think most people they kind of really know them better that way. So yeah, and that's when I made the first song, and that's that song that actually after we made, and then that also gave me also more clarity of what's actually fame and what's real and what's not. Yeah, because after that song dropped, and then like you'll see people like jumping on you on the street, oh, I see him, all that stuff, and then you look at your pockets, I'm like, hey, but dog, I don't actually like have that bag to be, because you gotta present yourself a certain way, you gotta do these things, you gotta do all of that, and then and then that's when I ventured into clothing brand, and I was like, I gotta find a way to make money, and so that I can sustain myself, but after I did that, and then I was like, let me just like relax, because like this fame thing is also too much. I'll get back to it, because it's not about fame, it's about the business and just like releasing music and stuff like that. Yeah. But I do make music like most every month, every day, each and every time when I get a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Just to master the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw when you're talking about you are composed.
And that's how my music sounds.
Is it?
Yeah, it sounds like that. So it's not a kind of, it's a music that you, I mean, I know I said that you can listen to hip hop music in the morning, but you can listen to my music in the morning because it's like more chilled. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's not like it's high. Does it have a lot of vulgar? When now you do your F's and S. S.
I mean, not that much. A little bit. I mean, they say people who curse a lot is people who they like words. It's like you don't have way more ways to express yourself or say things, and now you choose to curse because you it's more like you can't be able to like express yourself, and then the easiest way is to curse. It's like
put the point across and show that aggressiveness, so they end up saying all the wrong words.
Like they say, it's easier to be angry than to be neutral or be happy or be forgiving. Yeah, but then it's more easier to like be angry. So I think it's the same techniques in the same ways.
So will I be out of order to say, give me at least your latest, what you are vibing to now? Sing it.
Huh?
Like whatever. What do you say? Give me buzz. What?
Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's safe for this podcast.
It's not safe.
Yeah.
So you're cursing?
No, I'm not cursing. I'm just saying it's.
Like I want to know if like I'm in my hole, like can I listen to your music and it will pull me out? Because like there's people like Bo, Eminem, their music sometimes it can liberate you, can make you out. Bo, Nicki Minaj, I love this song I
I think he
Rihanna.
cares a lot.
Yeah, and obviously
Yeah, but
I'm not a
yeah,
hip hop
yeah,
person, so
yeah.
those
But I get you,
songs,
yeah.
yeah, Bo, Pills and Potions, it's a beautiful song.
Yeah,
Those lyrics,
yeah,
so
yeah. It's that's the kind of music that I make. Actually, yeah, it's the music that it's more of
motivating.
yeah, it's because to me, music is more like being a journalist. It's telling different stories, mostly about yourself and in your community. So whatever that's happening at that time in your community and or in your life or your past life or
Yeah.
your future or maybe motivating people like, oh, this is what I want, this is how I want it to be done, and maybe teaching people also, yeah, those kind of yeah.
So your music is more about your life,
More about everything.
everything.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, but then I haven't like released like a full project. I'm working on it now. Probably in summer. That's when I'll release the full project. I think that's when people they actually hear fully of the body of work that I'll like put out, and that's where people they'll understand what kind of music I'm making. Because now it's more like maybe dropping a single or maybe a feature or
Yeah.
this that yeah.
Yeah.
Not or maybe yeah, not
Okay.
actually like I haven't like really like dropped like a fully like yeah project because I wanted to like get my business right.
Yeah. We have so many musicians.
Okay, yeah.
What sets you apart from the rest? Except for you are unique, but what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sets you apart.
I
What's
would-
different that you're going to hear from you?
I would say there's this. I think I've seen I don't know where I got this information, but someone said if you don't have a story to tell, don't even begin rapping. Yeah. So I think I have a lot of roller coaster life lessons, sad, happiness, all of that stuff that I can share. I'm more relatable as just, and also like my life, just growing up, like I said at first, that I was born and half raised in Limpopo, which is
Yeah.
you know, I can be able to like people can be able to relate to my growth, and then now I'm here at Wheatbank. It's more of Kekasi, and there's also different vibes to it, and then Joburg, and just my learnings and everything, and just me understanding the business of things. I think I can teach a lot of people about the business side, and also just outside of music, like doing a podcast like this. Some people they might not actually fall in love with your music, but then they like how you think, or how you, or maybe they like the business that they might like our clothing or our how we handle business, or the artists that we work with, or the people that we work with.
Yeah.
So there's always different things to someone that's that's in this space that we're at, and also again. Guys like Jay-Z, Nas, and all this other, like we come here at home, KO, and this other stuff, they juggle. So us just learning from their blueprint, we more easily understand how to actually like move in this whole entertainment.
Now that you mentioned KO, KO is from Bumalang,
Yeah,
not Emalahleni, right?
not in Malahleni.
Oh, okay. Once again, you've been talking about business. Let's talk about business.
Okay,
Zenith
that's my
clothing.
favorite. That's my favorite part of this interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did it come about?
So
So you're a trip guy. Trip is forever.
not really. Not really.
Yeah.
Well, no, not really. But the clothing, I started 2018, like I said, after I released that song, and then I realized that, okay, you can release a song and maybe get a little bit traction, and maybe people start knowing who you are.
Yeah.
But then that don't mean that you actually making money. You see,
Yeah.
and then also again with the streaming and this whole internet thing. I mean, it's beautiful, it's dope, but also it's a little bit tricky because you might have like 2 million streams on Spotify and make like less than 200K.
Hi.
Yeah, so there's no money in the music in that sense. Right now, music don't have money. Money comes from the
Gigs.
gigs and what you incorporate your music with. Because also gigs get dry if you make music. I mean, also again, it's just building a strong community that'll like you maybe make your own events like we do, or you getting those gigs and stuff like that. But things get dry. That's why it's more important to have like a business. So the clothing is when we started it was more of just printing t-shirt and then just like wearing ourselves. It's just like, okay, we've seen these guys doing it, so let's just do it and see how it look.
Yeah.
And then people started wanting them. Like, oh, we want that t-shirt, man, we want that t-shirt. And
Is
just
it like a normal t-shirt? It will be just printed.
yeah, at that time we were just like
Yeah.
just picking like a normal t-shirt and just like print them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So but then the love for business to me started as when I was like young. My parents, they had like you remember like back in the days when before the Somalians came here and then just take over everything and then with their systems, and now it shows that they actually they cheat because there's products that's not not right, and that's the reason why they all actually like their system worked for them because they did what they did. So back in the days, like us here in South Africa, we used to have like tech shops. Yeah, so my parents, they had like a tech shop that's same size as the Indian tech shops. So when I was young, I was the one who was operating. So maybe when this then I know what if we run out of stock, and I'll go restock and I'll go see, okay, this is what's happening, how much do we make, the profit and stuff like that. And that's where I actually fell in love with the business. But at the time, I didn't know that I was falling. My parents were actually like technically like teaching me the business side.
Yeah,
I thought that they want to, why
They
other
don't
kids are
want you to
playing,
go play.
yeah, other kids are playing, and me, I'm here, I'm not
Yeah.
playing and stuff like that. But I only to understand later what they were actually doing.
Yeah.
So, that also and talking about the trip don't die. My my parents, they loved fashion.
Yeah.
So my dad, I remember my dad, he used to like buy me like the Reebok sneakers when I was like 3 years old, Adidas sneakers and stuff like that. And my mom knew how to like dress us, so she always like made it clear and it made her understand like, oh, when you go outside, you gotta like look presentable. I mean, so I think that's when we come to like a spiritual thing or mentally, it's more of like as black people, that's our pride, because mostly we don't have like certain things, so we feel more confident by how we dressed, and so the me fell in love with fashion comes from that, and obviously later on, when my pops passed away, I was still in high school, so I would buy clothes from Josie and I will sell them to this other farm place that my auntie they involved in. So I'll make money from it, and then I'll see how like. And I'll see like how the money that I was making, and I'll buy my little brothers, like my dad used to do for me. I'll buy like my little brothers like nice sneakers, like Nike, all that is like dope sneakers. Yeah.
So you were the first one?
Yeah, I am the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'll do that, and then later on when I started a fashion brand, and I was like, okay, but I've been selling people things that they actually not being made by me. Now it's time for me to like take that step. Also, it came. I didn't like prepare to, like when they say you can plan and then ask something from God and then think that it's gonna come later. But then
Yeah.
God actually has his own plans. And
Yeah.
then, I think that's how it has been delivered to me, the blessing of me being in the fashion business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of style are you into?
It's a streetwear brand. Yeah, it's more simple. It's not a lot.
How does streetwear give you?
Streetwear is like more t-shirts, pants, caps.
You do
Yeah.
tailor pants as well?
Huh?
You tailor pants as
No,
well?
no, no. Sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Yeah, because it's a streetwear brand. It's not a.
Oh,
Yeah.
you buy them
Yeah.
and then rebrand them.
Yeah, and then design everything and then rebrand them. Yeah.
Oh, you design them.
Not like
Because I want to
from
find out with the same thing with the one that is, if you don't have Gucci, you can wear it. Or if you don't, what is this brand? Igwele man. Yo, I'm forgetting it. But everybody is like Galaxy Boy.
Yeah, so we use
Is
the same.
it the same?
We use the same technique that the Galaxy Boy use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we send them the samples of how we want things to be done, and then they do it for us.
You're also dealing with the Chinese.
Now we're using a
So far it's still South
middleman.
African.
Yeah, middleman. Like there's factories that actually get stuff from that side, and you get from them. But then obviously, like I said, it's an SME. So like I said, we shouldn't like get ahead of ourselves. Like people always like, I'm an entrepreneur. You know? Well,
What is the difference?
I mean, there's no difference. I'm just saying like the word has been thrown around too much. Like, I mean, it's also beautiful because it gives people confidence, and then also I'm just playing around. Actually, I'm just playing around. But then it's a small business, but it can sustain ourselves. We can be able to make music, shoot videos, or take care of ourselves and stuff like that. So but obviously the aim is to grow much bigger than we are. And now that I'm here at home, I think that it's gonna get late. That's what the kids say. It's gonna be late.
No, that's you guys saying. It's gonna be lit, isn't it? It's the hip hop guys, or is the 2000 lingo, the lit part?
Yeah, it's okay. It's everyone.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't say lit.
You do say late, but you don't say. You do say late.
I just don't say it more often.
Exactly.
Like the others.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what have you learned running a business?
What I've learned running a business is, it's gonna be roller coaster. It's not gonna always be nice and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might do great for 3 months.
Yeah.
The next 3 months, it might not be
can't.
great. Yeah. Also, it's the learning. There's too much learning. Yeah.
Tell me of a situation where you like what happened and how did you get out of that situation?
I'm not sure if I can go back to. I think when my grandfather passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my grandfather was like more like the godfather or something in where I come from. So he kind of like, before he passed away, he phoned me. He's like, yo, you need to come see me. You need to come see me. And I'm like, okay, I'll come. And then when I went there, and then he gave me like a blueprint on how to move and how to take care of family, how to take the legacy and grow it further.
Yeah.
So what I didn't understand at the time is I thought that when he told me I should like implement it like same time, same same place.
Oh.
Yeah. So and then I started like moving too fast while I should just relax and just let it be. Yeah. I think it's also and also his loss. I think it's also like affected me.
Okay.
Yeah. So how I dealt with the pain is I draw myself inside the business. Like I was more like fully focused and then not actually.
You're
like
distracting yourself with the business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I couldn't mourn until I went to therapy, and then that I actually understood it after I went to therapy, that what actually happened was that. So yeah, it was him, what the jewels that he gave me. I wanted to like implement everything same time, and I understand like it took for him to be who he was. It took him time,
All
so I
these
just didn't
years,
understand.
yeah.
So I wanted to like move fast. So
Yeah.
what I would say is like, don't move fast. Whatever that you do, like just take your time. Don't move fast. Don't let the noise, like what people do. And also don't look at the others who's doing what with who. It's not your place,
Yeah.
if I may say. So just take time, man, and just focus on yourself and what you do and what you're capable of
Wow.
at that time. Yeah.
I love the fact that you said you went to therapy. I love guys who go to therapy.
Yeah, but I didn't go like over and over.
Intensely.
Yeah.
But you did go.
Yeah, I went like twice.
Can you tell another guy to try it?
Most definitely, I will.
So why are you not going now? Or life, we handle?
Yeah, so like I said, after the loss of my grandfather, because I lost my dad first, right?
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later, I lost my grandfather. So I felt like I didn't have like a father figure. So, and there's certain things that I didn't understand, and then I was more, and then when the business, because like I said, so I pour everything into the business, and I took all my money and I started, doing all of this crazy stuff, just invested myself in the business. And then when things didn't go how I visualized them or I expected them to be in my own time frame, and then I started, and I
started crumbling.
yeah, and then I'll feel sad, and then I'll have these thoughts of like, yo, things are not like working out and stuff like that.
The point of living, anyway. Did
Yeah,
you ever reach there?
Not really. I'm strong like that.
Okay.
But then yeah, sometimes you have like that little thoughts, but then they don't actually like get deep into me. They come a little bit. Then I don't let that get into me.
Focus on those thoughts.
Yeah. I don't actually like, yeah, exactly. So one of my friends in the comments who these people like, yo, bro, you need to go to therapy, this like that, and then I went to, what's crazy? I used to say, as long as I got raps, I don't need to go to therapy, because if I'm feeling certain way, I can just go on the mic and just record it and then just let it out. But then not understanding, like, because those people are like professionally trained to deal with,
to ask you questions that are gonna make you heal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then also there's certain things that when like us as a community of you asking if I should recommend someone or I should advise someone to do therapy. Yeah, man, because as the people of color, like as black people, I would like to offer them a little bit. For history, for the longest time, I mean, we got our freedom like it's less than 30 years we have freedom, I think.
It's been 30 years.
It's 30 now, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then now when you look back how we've been treated, especially men, like, we were treated as like AIs before AIs existed. We were like tools, like the men. They never actually cared up. We are not. It was more like illegal to like feel as a man. You're supposed to just work.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. You don't have to like. And then that also it becomes a problem because, like I said, that trauma, it get passed on to the next generations.
Yeah.
And then I think you've heard of this, and then they say like mona alle, like as a man you're not supposed to cry, as a man you're not supposed to complain, as a man you're not supposed to do all of these things. What's that? Are you man?
Yeah, but I don't believe in that.
I'm saying you had.
I've heard it.
Yeah. So that becomes a problem because most of the society believes in it. I mean, you might not believe in it because you understand.
I'm woke.
Don't woke also. It's been thrown around too much. I'm not sure if so
Yeah. No, actually, when I was asking you, when was the time where you felt like you were having challenges and how did you come? It was in business, isn't it? You said in business, there's times where there's downs, there's lows. So I want to know your lows when it was like really bad in the business. What was happening and what did
inside
you
the
do?
business.
Yeah.
It was
What
finance.
can you advise
It
another
was it was it
person?
was it was
person?
finances. It was
Yeah.
finances. I invest a lot of money and I lost it. Yeah. I invest.
How do you feel about it now? Are you okay?
Now I'm I don't actually feel about it as in okay. Let me see. I feel okay about it.
Okay.
I don't have unresolved issues with it. I guess so, Lori. Yo, I should have done. No, there's
Yeah.
nothing in my life that I feel like it wasn't supposed to go how it went. I think that is God's gift. I think it's God's engineering. That's how it was supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, we learn, live and learn. So anything that happens to us, it's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
What I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's
So it
so
was a
nice
little-
having a conversation. And
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
We have
definitely.
hit, I think, over 50 minutes now.
Oh, really?
Do you have anything that out of the whole conversation, something that you want anybody to take away from this conversation, or anything that I haven't asked you that you want to put it out there before we close?
Yeah, before we close also,
Yeah.
before I get to that. When I came here, I didn't want to like sell myself, like market myself, like talk about, I wanted to have like a conversation, like you say,
Yeah.
like a light conversation
Yeah.
that anybody can relate to. I
Yeah.
didn't want to like focus on my music or my business, so I
Yeah.
just wanted to have like a general conversation, like as
Which we did,
adults.
ne?
I believe we actually did. We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to your question. I'll selfishly speak about our business now. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. I'm working on a mixtape called Hustle Build Wealth.
Okay.
Yeah. That's gonna come probably before end of this year, and we have collection that's gonna come. Spring collection, summer collection, Zenith level clothing, and so also before we wrap it up, I want to, because most people they'll come to me like, what does the name Zenith level mean?
Yeah.
So obviously the level everybody knows what it means, but the Zenith is like the highest level of anything. So anybody that's like associated with us, our community, or listen to our music or wear our clothing, is like you at the highest level, like yourself right now with this podcast, you at the Zenith level
Yeah.
of at your podcast. Someone might be
Yeah.
driving a taxi, someone might be washing cars, someone might be doing this. They are at the highest level of whatever that they do. So it's more of like a motivation thing. So yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have also an event that's coming on the 30 August. We have that's a lot of things that's happening. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I've said enough.
You
Now
said
it was
enough?
the selling part,
Okay.
but I didn't want to make it the whole interview about selling.
Oh.
I wanted to have like a general conversation. So yeah, I think.
All right. No, I'm glad I met your expectation
Okay.
of how you wanted the conversation to be.
Yep.
Remember, now my conversation is to have positive, inspiring, and motivational conversation to change someone's life. So before we close, ne, please bring me one item so I can wear it and mention you.
I mean, most definitely. I mean, most definitely. I
Okay.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I will. I'll get you. Don't worry, I'll
Something.
get you. Because
Okay.
like I said, we share the same sentiment. I saw you love nature. Somehow you might invite me when you go to maybe a different place. So we're friends now, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch to the end, your life is going to be changed. You know now, Eguti, you have listened to the most authentic, most deep conversation I've had with Lehumo. And thank you so much for watching. And see you on the next episode from me and Bethany Media and Mr. Zenith. We say bye.
Bye.